In the last episode, Alex Carter's coalition had just formed, uniting various factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. His team was assembled, and they were ready to explore the abandoned research station. The weight of their expectations settled on his shoulders as he gazed out at the motley crew. As the ship, Aurora, hurtled through the void, Alex's mind wandered to the cryptic message that had led them to this point. A message that spoke of a revolutionary technology hidden within the depths of the abandoned research station. The navigation computer beeped, jolting Alex back to reality. "Asteroid field ahead," it announced in a calm, melodic voice. Alex's heart quickened as he watched the asteroid streak past the viewscreen. His pilot, Lisa Nguyen, was a skilled hand, but even she couldn't avoid every rock. The ship shuddered as she expertly dodged a particularly large asteroid. Alex let out a slow breath. They were getting close. The research station was hidden deep within the asteroid field, a deliberate attempt to conceal its presence. Lisa's voice cut through the tension. "We're approaching the station now, Alex." The viewscreen flickered and a massive structure came into view. The research station hung suspended, its solar panels and antennae stretching out like skeletal fingers. Alex's comms device crackled to life. "This is Aurora, actual to research station. We come in peace." Static replied, followed by a low hum. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the shadows of the station's airlock. Alex's heart leapt as the figure beckoned them closer. "I'll take it from here, Lisa. Let's see what they've got to say." Alex grabbed his rifle and made his way to the airlock, his senses on high alert. As he stepped out into the void, the figure resolved into a young woman with piercing green eyes. She wore a tattered lab coat and a look of desperation clung to her features. "Please, you have to help me," she said, her voice barely audible over the comms device. Alex hesitated, unsure what to make of her plea. "What do you need help with?" The woman glanced over her shoulder as if fearful of being overheard. "I've been trapped here for months. I have information, critical information. But they're coming for me. We have to get out of here now." A chill ran down Alex's spine as he scanned the surrounding area, sensing unseen dangers lurking in the darkness. "Who's coming for you previously?" Alex Carter's coalition had just formed, uniting various factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, a mysterious woman emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information. As Alex gazes into the woman's pleading green eyes, a spark of determination ignites within him. He knows that this could be the breakthrough they've been searching for, but he also senses the weight of unseen threats closing in around them. "What do you mean they're coming for you?" Alex presses, his grip on his rifle tightening as he surveys the desolate asteroid field. The woman's eyes dart nervously around the airlock, her voice barely above a whisper. "The Council's agents. They're after the research data. I've seen what it can do, what it could mean for humanity, but they'll stop at nothing to control it." Alex's mind races with the implications. This could be the game changer they need to propel humanity forward, but at what cost? He glances back at his team, Lisa's eyes locked onto the viewscreen, her hand hovering over the navigation console. "We need to get you out of here now," Alex decides, turning back to the woman. "But you have to tell us everything you know about the research data." The woman nods, a hint of desperation creeping into her voice. "I'll tell you everything. Just get me off this station before it's too late." As Alex signals to his team, a faint hum emanates from the research station's core. The airlock doors slide open, and the woman steps forward, her eyes fixed on Alex. "I am Dr. Sophia Patel," she says, her voice laced with a mixture of fear and determination. "I've been working on a project codenamed Elysium. It has the power to transform the galaxy, but it's also the key to unlocking humanity's true potential." Alex's heart skips a beat as he processes the weight of Dr. Patel's words. Elysium could be the catalyst for a new era of human progress, but it also raises the stakes to a precarious level. "Let's get moving," Alex says, his voice firm and resolute. "We have a lot to learn, and not much time to waste. As they make their way back to the Aurora, Alex can't shake the feeling that they're being watched, that unseen forces are waiting in the shadows, ready to strike. The asteroid field stretches out before them like a treacherous labyrinth, and Alex knows that their journey has only just begun. Lisa, plot a course for the nearest safe harbor, Alex orders, his eyes scanning the horizon. We need to get out of here, regroup, and plan our next move. Aye, Captain, Lisa replies, her fingers flying across the navigation console. As the Aurora hurtles through the void, Alex turns to Dr. Patel, his mind racing with the implications of Elysium. Tell me more about this project, Alex says, his voice low and urgent. What makes it so powerful, and what are the risks involved? Doctor Patel takes a deep breath, her eyes clouding over with a mixture of fear and determination. Elysium is a revolutionary technology that can harness the energy of entire stars. She begins, her voice barely above a whisper. It has the potential to provide limitless clean energy, propel humanity to the next level of evolution, and even grant us immortality. Alex's eyes widen as he processes the enormity of Dr. Patel's words. Elysium could be the answer to humanity's prayers, but it also raises the stakes to a precarious level. What's the catch? Alex asks, his voice laced with skepticism. Dr. Patel's gaze falters, her eyes darting around the airlock. The Council will stop at nothing to control Elysium. They'll crush anyone who gets in their way, including your coalition. Alex's jaw sets in determination. He knows that they're playing with fire, but he's willing to risk everything to secure a brighter future for humanity. Well, get to the bottom of this, Dr. Patel, Alex says, his voice firm and resolute. Well, make sure that Elysium doesn't fall into the wrong hands. As the Aurora pierces through the asteroid field, Alex knows that they're hurtling toward a climactic showdown that will determine the course of human history. The stakes are higher than ever, and Alex is ready to face whatever challenges come their way. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had formed, uniting factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, a mysterious woman, Dr. Sophia Patel, emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information about the revolutionary technology codenamed Elysium. As the Aurora breaks through the asteroid field, Alex's gaze fixes on the navigation console, his mind racing with the implications of Elysium. The ship lurches violently, throwing the crew off balance. Alarms blare and warning lights flash across the console. Incoming fire, Lisa shouts, her eyes locked onto the view screen. We're being ambushed. Alex dashes to the command center, his heart pounding in his chest. He knows they're not out of the asteroid field yet, and they're sitting ducks for any hostile forces. Return fire, Alex orders, his voice firm and resolute. We need to get out of here now. The ship shudders as the defense systems engage, sending a barrage of laser blasts into the unknown attackers. Alex's eyes dart between the view screen and the navigation console, searching for an escape route. We're taking heavy damage, Captain, Lisa warns, her voice laced with fear. We can't hold out for much longer. Alex knows they're running out of time. He needs to make a desperate decision to save his crew and the future of humanity. Hold on, everyone, Alex shouts, his eyes fixed on the navigation console. I'm going to try and navigate us through the asteroid field. We need to find a gap in the attacks and make a break for it. The ship bucks and lurches, throwing the crew around the command center. Alex grips the console, his knuckles white with fear. He knows this is their only chance. Now's our chance, Alex shouts, spotting a narrow gap in the asteroid field. Lisa, plot a course through that gap. We need to move now. The ship surges forward, pushing the engines to the limit. The asteroid field blurs past in a rush of rocks and debris. Alex holds his breath, praying they'll make it out alive. As they emerge from the asteroid field, Alex exhales slowly, his eyes fixed on the view screen. They've made it out, but they're not safe yet. We're being hailed, Captain, Lisa announces, her voice hesitant. It's an unknown source. They're claiming to be a rogue faction within the Galactic Council. They want to meet with us. Alex's eyes narrow, his mind racing with the implications. This could be a trap, or it could be the break they need to uncover the truth about Elysium. Put them through, Alex decides, his voice firm and resolute. Let's hear what they have to say. The view screen flickers and a hooded figure appears, their voice distorted to conceal their identity. "Greetings, Alex Carter," the figure says, their voice dripping with malice. "We've been watching you. We know about Elysium and we're willing to help you unlock its true potential. But you need to meet with us in person." Alex's instincts scream warning, but he knows they need to take the risk. This could be their only chance to learn the truth about Elysium and take control of its power. "I'll meet with you," Alex agrees, his voice firm and resolute, "but I'll come alone. And I'll be armed." The hooded figure nods, their face hidden in the shadows. "Very well, Alex Carter. We'll be waiting for you. But be warned, the Council will stop at nothing to crush you and your coalition." You're running out of time. The transmission ends and Alex turns to his crew, his mind racing with the implications. "We have a new mission," Alex announces, his voice firm and resolute. "We're going to uncover the truth about Elysium, no matter the cost." As the crew nods, Alex knows they're in for the fight of their lives. But he's ready. He's ready to risk everything to secure a brighter future for humanity. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had formed, uniting factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, a mysterious woman, Dr. Sophia Patel, emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information about the revolutionary technology codenamed Elysium. Alex's ship, the Aurora, was ambushed in an asteroid field, but he navigated them to safety, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue faction within the Galactic Council, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As Alex stands on the precipice of this new alliance, the darkness of the unknown looms before him like an abyss. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and he knows that one misstep could prove catastrophic. He takes a deep breath, steeling himself for the treacherous path ahead. "Captain, we're approaching the designated coordinates," Lisa announces, her voice laced with a mix of excitement and trepidation. Alex nods, his eyes fixed on the view screen. The asteroid field gives way to a desolate, barren landscape. A lone structure rises from the dusty terrain, its walls scarred and battered. "This is it," Alex says, his voice low and determined. "This is where we find out if we're walking into a trap or a chance to change the course of history." The ship lands with a gentle thud, and Alex feels a sense of unease as he steps out into the harsh, alien environment. The air is thick with the acrid smell of smoke and ash. His heart pounds in his chest as he surveys the eerie landscape. "Lisa, keep the ship on standby," Alex orders, his voice firm. "We don't know what we're walking into." Lisa nods, her eyes locked onto the view screen. Alex turns to his crew, his mind racing with contingency plans. "All right, let's move out," Alex says, his voice firm and resolute. "Stay sharp and stay alert. We don't know who or what we're dealing with." As they approach the structure, Alex's instincts scream warning. This could be a trap, a ploy to crush the coalition and maintain the Galactic Council's stranglehold on humanity. But he pushes on, driven by the promise of Elysium and the hope of a better future. The entrance to the structure is a heavily fortified door, adorned with strange symbols and warnings in an alien language. Alex's heart races as he raises his hand, hesitating for a moment before pressing the comms button. "I am Alex Carter," he says, his voice firm and resolute. "I've been invited to meet with your faction. I am here to learn the truth about Elysium." The door slides open with a hiss, revealing a dimly lit corridor lined with armed guards. Alex's heart sinks, but he stands tall, his eyes locked onto the figure waiting for him. "Welcome, Alex Carter," the hooded figure says, their voice dripping with malice. "We've been expecting you." "My name is Commander Arcturus, and I am here to show you the true power of Elysium." As Alex steps forward, he knows he's taking a leap of faith. This could be the moment that changes everything, or it could be the moment that seals humanity's fate. He's ready to risk it all to unlock the secrets of Elysium and forge a brighter future. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had formed, uniting factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, a mysterious woman, Dr. Sophia Patel, emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information about the revolutionary technology codenamed Elysium. Alex's ship, the Aurora, was ambushed in an asteroid field, but he navigated them to safety, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue faction within the Galactic Council, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As Alex steps into the dimly lit corridor, the weight of his decision settles heavy on his shoulders. He's trapped in a delicate dance of power, where one misstep could trigger a devastating chain reaction. The air is thick with tension as he walks alongside Commander Arcturus, the hooded figure's words dripping with malice. "This way, Alex Carter," Commander Arcturus says, leading Alex deeper into the structure. "It'll show you the true extent of Elysium's capabilities. But first, let's discuss the terms of our partnership." Alex's instincts scream warning, but he keeps his poker face, aware that he's walking a thin line between cooperation and betrayal. They enter a vast chamber, the walls lined with humming machinery and rows of sleek, silver pods. The room is a testament to the advanced technology at the Galactic Council's disposal, and Alex's heart races with excitement and trepidation. Elysium is more than just a tool for intergalactic travel, Commander Arcturus explains, gesturing to the pods. It's a gateway to limitless energy, advanced medicine, and unparalleled military supremacy. With Elysium, the Galactic Council can maintain its grip on the galaxy, ensuring peace and prosperity for all, under our watchful eye. Alex's eyes narrow, sensing the sinister undertones. He knows that the Galactic Council's idea of peace and prosperity means subjugation and control. "I am not interested in perpetuating the Council's dominance," Alex says, his voice firm. "I want to use Elysium to empower humanity, to give us a chance to forge our own destiny." Commander Arcturus chuckles, the sound sending a shiver down Alex's spine. "You're a naive, Alex Carter. Humanity is too fractured, too weak to wield such power. But we can offer you a deal: join us, and we'll grant your people a fraction of Elysium's potential. Refuse and, well, let's just say the consequences will be catastrophic." Alex feels the weight of the decision bearing down on him. He knows that succumbing to the Council's demands would be a betrayal of everything he's fought for, but the promise of Elysium's power is tantalizing. Suddenly, a loud alarm blares through the chamber, and the machines around them spring to life. Commander Arcturus' expression darkens, and Alex senses a hidden agenda unfolding. "What's going on?" Alex demands, his hand instinctively reaching for his gun. "It seems we have an uninvited guest," Commander Arcturus growls, his eyes fixed on a viewscreen displaying the exterior of the structure. Dr. Sophia Patel has arrived, and she's not alone. Alex's heart skips a beat as he sees Dr. Patel, flanked by a group of heavily armed mercenaries, advancing on the structure. The stakes have just been raised, and Alex must navigate this treacherous web of alliances and rivalries to emerge victorious. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and Alex knows that he's running out of time. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had united factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, Dr. Sophia Patel emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information about the revolutionary technology codenamed Elysium. Alex's ship, the Aurora, was ambushed in an asteroid field, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue faction within the Galactic Council, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As the alarm blares through the chamber, Alex's instincts scream warning, and he readies himself for action. Commander Arcturus' eyes flicker with annoyance, but Alex senses a hidden agenda behind the sudden interruption. Dr. Patel's sudden appearance, flanked by heavily armed mercenaries, has thrown a wild card into the delicate dance of power. "Take cover," Alex yells as the mercenaries burst into the chamber, guns blazing. Commander Arcturus guards return fire, and the room erupts into chaos. In the heat of battle, Alex spots an opportunity to escape and regroup. He sprints towards Dr. Patel, bullets whizzing past his head, and grabs her arm. "We need to get out of here now," he shouts above the din of gunfire. Dr. Patel nods, and they make a desperate dash for the exit. The mercenaries provide cover fire, clearing a path through the Galactic Council's guards. As they burst out of the chamber, Alex catches a glimpse of Commander Arcturus' furious expression, his eyes blazing with fury. They sprint through the corridors, pursued by the Council's forces. Alex's heart pounds in his chest, but he keeps his focus on finding a way back to the Aurora. They burst into the hangar, and Alex's eyes lock onto his ship, still docked and ready for departure. "In now," Alex yells as Dr. Patel and the mercenaries scramble aboard. Alex follows, slamming the hatch shut behind him. "Get us out of here, Rachel," he shouts into the comms system. The Aurora lurches forward, engines roaring as Rachel expertly navigates the ship through the asteroid field. Alex takes a deep breath, trying to process the chaos that has erupted around him. Dr. Patel approaches him, her eyes locked on his. "We need to talk, Alex," she says, her voice urgent. "I have information that will change everything you thought you knew about Elysium." Alex's gut twists with anticipation. He senses that Dr. Patel holds the key to unlocking the secrets of the mysterious technology, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to uncover the truth. As the Aurora breaks free of the asteroid field, Alex turns to Dr. Patel. "Let's hear it," he says, his voice firm. "What do you know about Elysium?" Dr. Patel takes a deep breath, her eyes darting around the ship's interior. "Elysium isn't just a technology, Alex. It's a gateway to a parallel universe, one where humanity has evolved to unimaginable heights. The Galactic Council has been hiding this secret for centuries, using Elysium to drain the resources of our universe and fuel their own power." Alex's mind reels as the implications sink in. A parallel universe, where humanity has evolved beyond his wildest dreams. The potential for humanity's future has just expanded exponentially, and Alex knows that he'll stop at nothing to claim it. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had united factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, Dr. Sophia Patel emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information about the revolutionary technology codenamed Elysium. The Aurora was ambushed in an asteroid field, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue faction within the Galactic Council, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. An entire universe of possibilities, hidden in the shadows, Alex whispers, as Dr. Patel's words send his imagination soaring. He can hardly believe the implications of her revelation. A gateway to a parallel universe, where humanity has evolved to unimaginable heights. The potential for humanity's future has just expanded exponentially, and Alex knows that he'll stop at nothing to claim it. As Rachel expertly navigates the Aurora through the asteroid field, Alex turns to Dr. Patel, his mind racing with questions. "What do you know about this parallel universe? How do we access it? And what's the cost of harnessing Elysium's power?" Dr. Patel's eyes gleam with determination. "I've spent years studying the ancient technology, Alex. I can guide you through the process, but we need to be careful. The Galactic Council will stop at nothing to keep this secret buried." Alex nods, his jaw set in determination. "Well, take that risk. We have to. The future of humanity is at stake." As they break free of the asteroid field, the Aurora receives a transmission from the mysterious rogue faction within the Galactic Council. "Alex Carter, this is Archon Zara of the Luminari faction. We've been watching your progress and we're impressed. We're willing to provide you with the necessary resources to unlock Elysium's true potential, but be warned, the Council will not take this lying down. Be prepared for a war unlike any you've seen before. Alex's grip on the armrest tightens as he considers the offer. He knows that the Luminari faction is notorious for their cunning and ruthlessness, but the promise of unlocking Elysium's secrets is too great to resist. "Let's hear your proposal, Archon Zara," Alex says, his voice firm. "We'll provide you with a team of experts and access to ancient technology hidden within the research station. In return, we want to guarantee that you'll work with us to bring down the Galactic Council and establish a new order in the galaxy." Alex weighs the risks and benefits, his mind racing with the possibilities. He knows that trusting the Luminari faction is a gamble, but he's willing to take it if it means securing a brighter future for humanity. "I accept your proposal, Archon Zara. Let's get started." As the transmission ends, Alex turns to Dr. Patel and Rachel. "We have a new ally and a new mission. Let's unlock the secrets of Elysium and change the course of history." With a determined look on his face, Alex sets the stage for the next phase of his journey, unaware of the treacherous landscape that lies ahead. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had united factions on Earth in a shared vision for a brighter future. As they approached the abandoned research station, Dr. Sophia Patel emerged from the shadows, begging for help and claiming to possess critical information about the revolutionary technology codenamed Elysium. The Aurora was ambushed in an asteroid field, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue faction within the Galactic Council, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As the Aurora docks at the research station, Alex's team is greeted by an eerie silence. The once-abandoned facility now hums with the presence of the Luminari faction's experts, who are already hard at work unlocking the secrets of Elysium. Alex's heart races as he steps into the heart of the station, surrounded by ancient technology and cryptic symbols etched into the walls. Dr. Patel leads him to a central chamber, where a massive crystal structure pulsates with an otherworldly energy. "This is the gateway to the parallel universe," she explains, her eyes shining with excitement. "But we need to activate the resonance frequencies to stabilize the portal." Alex's gaze lingers on the crystal, his mind reeling with the implications. "How do we do that, Doctor?" Patel hands him a small, intricately carved artifact. This ancient relic holds the key to unlocking the frequencies, but we'll need to navigate the research station's security systems to access the mainframe. As they venture deeper into the facility, Alex's team encounters signs of a long-abandoned civilization, with cryptic messages scrawled on the walls and strange, biomechanical devices that seem to hold secrets of their own. It becomes clear that the station's original purpose was far more sinister than they initially thought. Meanwhile, Rachel picks up an encrypted transmission from an unknown source, warning them that the Galactic Council has dispatched a deadly assassin to infiltrate the research station and eliminate Alex. The stakes have never been higher, and Alex knows that he must protect his team at all costs. As they near the mainframe, they're ambushed by Council agents, led by the ruthless Commander Vex. A fierce battle erupts, with Alex's team fighting for their lives against overwhelming odds. Just as they seem to gain the upper hand, the Council agents are reinforced by a contingent of heavily armed mercenaries, hired by a rival treasure hunter seeking to claim Elysium's secrets for himself. In the heat of the battle, Alex is faced with an impossible choice: risk everything to secure the mainframe and unlock the secrets of Elysium, or prioritize the safety of his team and abandon the mission. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and Alex's decision will have far-reaching consequences. With the outcome hanging precariously in the balance, Alex utters a single phrase that will change the course of history. "Well, take the risk. Let's get to the mainframe now." Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had united factions on Earth, and Dr. Sophia Patel emerged with critical information about the revolutionary technology Elysium. The Aurora was ambushed, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue Galactic Council faction offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As the battle rages on, Alex's team fights against the Council agents and rival mercenaries, but their determination is matched by the sheer force of their opponents. Alex's heart pounds in his chest as he sees his team members fall, and the mainframe seems further away than ever. Suddenly, the Luminari faction's experts who had been quietly observing the battle burst into action. "Well handled, the mercenaries," their leader, Lyra, shouts. "You focus on getting to the mainframe." With renewed confidence, Alex charges forward, Dr. Patel by his side. They navigate the treacherous corridors, avoiding enemy fire and dodging deadly traps set by the station's original creators. Finally, they reach the mainframe's entrance, where Dr. Patel uses the ancient relic to unlock the encryption. As the mainframe doors slide open, a holographic interface materializes before them. Alex's eyes widen as he accesses the research station's database, uncovering the secrets of Elysium. The technology has the potential to revolutionize the galaxy, but at a terrible cost. The portal's energy signature is destabilizing the fabric of spacetime itself. "We need to stabilize the portal," Dr. Patel warns, "or risk catastrophic consequences for the entire galaxy." Alex's mind races as he processes the revelation. He knows that the Galactic Council will stop at nothing to claim Elysium for themselves, and that the rival treasure hunter will do the same. But Alex is determined to forge a new path, one that balances humanity's interests with the greater good of the galaxy. As they begin to work on stabilizing the portal, the battle outside reaches its climax. The Luminari faction's experts hold their own against the mercenaries, but Commander Vex has one last trick up her sleeve, a devastating cyber attack that cripples the research station's defenses. With the station on the brink of collapse, Alex faces his greatest challenge yet. Will he be able to stabilize the portal, protect his team, and prevent the Galactic Council from claiming Elysium's power for themselves? The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and Alex's decision will have far-reaching consequences that will resound throughout the galaxy. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had united factions on Earth, and Dr. Sophia Patel emerged with critical information about the revolutionary technology, Elysium. The Aurora was ambushed, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue Galactic Council faction offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As the research station teeters on the edge of collapse, Alex's team fights against the clock to stabilize the portal and prevent catastrophic consequences for the galaxy. But with Commander Vex's cyber attack crippling the station's defenses, Alex's leadership is put to the ultimate test. "You have to trust me," Lyra shouts, as she frantically works to bypass the compromised systems. "I can reroute the station's energy to the portal, but we need to do it now." Alex nods, his mind racing with the weight of the decision. He knows that if they succeed, they'll be one step closer to unlocking Elysium's true potential. But if they fail, the consequences will be catastrophic. With the station's alarms blaring in the background, Alex gives the order. Lyra initiates the energy transfer, and the portal begins to stabilize. But as the energy surges through the system, the station's structural integrity begins to falter. "We need to get out of here now," Dr. Patel warns, as the walls begin to shake and the floor trembles beneath their feet. Alex doesn't hesitate. He orders his team to fall back, as they make a desperate bid to escape the research station before it's too late. But as they flee through the corridors, they're met with a new and unexpected threat: the rogue Galactic Council faction, who have been manipulating events from the shadows. "Welcome, Alex Carter," a cold, calculating voice echoes through the comms system. "We've been waiting for you. You see, we've been watching you, studying you, and we know that you're the key to unlocking Elysium's true potential." The voice is followed by the appearance of a heavily armed squad who emerge from the shadows like ghosts. Alex's team takes cover, preparing for a desperate last stand. But as they exchange fire with the Council agents, Alex realizes that something is off. The agents are too well coordinated, too well equipped. And then it hits him, they're not here to stop him. They're here to help him. What do you want from us? Alex demands as he tries to process the sudden reversal. We want to help you unlock Elysium's true potential. The leader of the Council agents responds, his voice laced with an unsettling sincerity. Together, we can achieve what humanity has always dreamed of, a brighter, more wondrous future. Alex's instincts scream at him to be wary, but a part of him wants to believe. He wants to believe that there are still good people in the galaxy, people who want to help humanity thrive. As the battle dies down, Alex makes a decision. He'll accept the Council agent's offer, but on one condition: that they work together as equals to unlock Elysium's true potential. The agent nods, a small smile playing on his lips. I think we can work together, Alex Carter. Let's change the course of history together. With the research station crumbling around them, Alex's team makes a last-ditch effort to escape, followed closely by their new allies. As they flee into the unknown, Alex can't shake the feeling that he's just made a deal with the devil himself. But for now, he has no choice. He has to trust that his decision will lead to a brighter future for humanity. And as they emerge into the bright lights of the galaxy, Alex knows that the real battle has only just begun. In the shadows, Commander Vex watches as Alex's team escapes, a cold anger burning in her chest. She'll stop at nothing to crush humanity's resurgence, and Alex Carter is now her #1 target. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance as Alex navigates the complex web of alliances and rivalries. But one thing is certain: the galaxy will never be the same again. The question is, what will be the cost of Alex's vision, and who will ultimately pay the price? Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had finally gained ground on Earth, but their progress was threatened when the Aurora was ambushed, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue Galactic Council faction, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As the research station teetered on the edge of collapse, Alex's team fought against the clock to stabilize the portal and prevent catastrophic consequences for the galaxy. "Get us out of here now," Alex yells, as the research station's alarms pierce the air and the walls begin to shake. Lyra's desperate bid to reroute the station's energy to the portal has bought them some time, but not much. The team sprints through the corridors, pursued by the rogue Council agents who have miraculously turned from foes to allies. Alex's heart still races with the weight of his decision to trust them, but he has no choice. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance. As they burst into the hangar, the agents provide covering fire, mowing down any opposition that dares to stand in their way. The team scrambles aboard the Aurora with the Council agents hot on their heels. Just as they're about to lift off, a blast rocks the ship, throwing Alex off balance. "We've got company," Lyra shouts, as a fleet of Council vessels emerges from the shadows, laser cannons blazing. The rogue agents spring into action, taking down the Council ships with ruthless efficiency. Alex watches in awe, his mind reeling with the implications. These agents are not just ordinary Council operatives, they're elite warriors trained to take down their own kind. As the battle rages on, the research station finally gives in to gravity, imploding in a blaze of light and energy. The portal, now unstable, begins to collapse, threatening to drag the entire galaxy into chaos. "We need to get out of here now," Dr. Patel screams, as the portal's energy begins to overload the ship systems. Alex makes a split-second decision. "Lyra, plot a course for the nearest wormhole. We have to get as far away from the portal as possible." The ship lurches forward, narrowly avoiding the Council vessels as they make a break for the wormhole. The agents provide cover, taking down any pursuers that dare to follow. As they emerge on the other side of the wormhole, Alex's team breathes a collective sigh of relief. They've escaped the research station, but at what cost? The portal's collapse has sent shockwaves throughout the galaxy, destabilizing entire star systems. Alex's new allies, the Rogue Council agents, gather around him, their leader speaking in hushed tones. "We have a plan to rebuild the portal, Alex, but we need your help. We need Elysium's technology to stabilize the galaxy." Alex's instincts scream at him to be wary, but a part of him wants to believe. He wants to believe that these agents are genuine, that they really want to help humanity thrive. "What do you propose?" Alex asks, his voice laced with caution. The agent smiles, a cold, calculating smile. "We have a contact on the planet of Zeridiaroman 4. They possess the technology we need to rebuild the portal. But it won't be easy. We'll have to navigate through treacherous terrain and hostile alien species to get to them." Alex nods, his mind racing with the possibilities. He has no choice but to trust these agents to believe that they're telling the truth. "Let's do it," Alex says, his voice firm. "Let's rebuild the portal and stabilize the galaxy. Together." The agent nods, a small smile playing on his lips. "Then let's get started, Alex Carter. We have a long road ahead of us." As the team sets off on their perilous mission, Alex can't shake the feeling that he's walking into a trap. But he has no choice. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, and he's the only one who can save it. In the shadows, Commander Vex watches as Alex's team disappears into the unknown, a cold anger burning in her chest. She'll stop at nothing to crush humanity's resurgence, and Alex Carter is now her #1 target. The battle for the galaxy has only just begun. Previously, Alex Carter's coalition had finally gained ground on Earth, but their progress was threatened when the Aurora was ambushed, and they received a mysterious transmission from a rogue Galactic Council faction, offering to help unlock Elysium's true potential. As the research station teetered on the edge of collapse, Alex's team fought against the clock to stabilize the portal and prevent catastrophic consequences for the galaxy. Alex gazed out at the stars as the Aurora soared through the unknown, the weight of the galaxy's fate heavy on his shoulders. The Rogue Council agents, now his unlikely allies, had proposed a plan to rebuild the portal and stabilize the galaxy. But at what cost? He couldn't shake the feeling that he was walking into a trap, that Commander Vex was waiting for her chance to strike. "Captain, we're approaching Zeridiaroman 4, Lyra announced, her voice steady despite the uncertainty that lurked beneath. Alex nodded, his heart racing with anticipation. This was it, the moment of truth. Would they find the technology to rebuild the portal, or would they stumble into a trap set by the Council? As they entered Zeridiaroman 4 atmosphere, the ship was buffeted by turbulent winds. The rogue agents, battle-hardened and experienced, sprang into action, guiding the ship through the treacherous terrain. Finally, they landed on the outskirts of a sprawling alien city. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy, and Alex's senses were on high alert as they made their way through the winding streets. Their contact, a hooded figure known only as the Archon, awaited them in a dimly lit chamber deep within the city's heart. The air was heavy with anticipation as Alex laid out their proposal. The Archon listened, its expression unreadable, before responding in a voice that sent shivers down Alex's spine. "I possess the technology you seek, Alex Carter, but it comes at a price. You must first prove your worth to the people of Zeridiaroman 4. Alex hesitated, unsure of what lay ahead, but he had no choice. He had to trust the Archon, had to believe that this was the key to unlocking Elysium's true potential. "I accept," Alex said, his voice firm. The Archon nodded, a cold smile spreading across its face. Then let the trials begin. Alex and his team were thrust into a series of challenges, each designed to test their courage, ingenuity, and leadership. They battled against monstrous creatures, navigated deadly mazes, and solved complex puzzles, all while avoiding the Council's agents, who lurked in the shadows, waiting to strike. But with each trial, Alex grew stronger, his vision for humanity's future burning brighter. He rallied his team, inspiring them to push beyond their limits, to believe in themselves and in him. Finally, they reached the final trial, a confrontation with the Archon itself. The air was electric with tension as Alex faced the hooded figure, his heart pounding in his chest. "You have passed the trials, Alex Carter," the Archon declared, its voice echoing through the chamber. "But the true test lies ahead. Will you use the technology to rebuild the portal and stabilize the galaxy, or will you succumb to ambition and greed?" Alex stood tall, his eyes locked on the Archon. "I will use the technology to rebuild the portal and bring peace to the galaxy," he said, his voice clear and resolute. The Archon nodded, a small smile playing on its lips. "Then take this gift, Alex Carter. May it guide you on your journey to greatness." As Alex grasped the technology, a surge of energy coursed through him. He felt the weight of his destiny, the burden of responsibility, and the power to shape the future. With the technology in hand, Alex and his team set off to rebuild the portal. They worked tirelessly, pouring their hearts and souls into the project. And as they finally activated the portal, a wave of energy pulsed through the galaxy, stabilizing star systems and bringing balance to the cosmos. The research station, once a symbol of humanity's hope, was reborn as a beacon of cooperation and progress. Alex's coalition, once a ragtag group of rebels, had become a symbol of humanity's resilience and determination. As Alex stood on the research station's surface, gazing out at the stars, he felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had done it, he had changed the course of history. But as he turned to leave, he saw Commander Vex standing in the shadows, a cold smile spreading across her face. "This isn't over, Alex Carter," she whispered. "The Council will rise again, and next time you won't be so lucky." Alex smiled, his heart full of determination. "I'm not worried, Commander," he said. "I have a galaxy to protect, and I won't let anyone stand in my way." Epilogue. As the years went by, Alex's coalition grew, spreading across the galaxy like a beacon of hope. The research station became a symbol of cooperation, a place where humanity and alien species worked together to build a brighter future. Alex, now a legend in his own right, continued to push the boundaries of human innovation, inspiring a new generation of leaders and visionaries. And as he stood on the research station's surface, gazing out at the stars, he knew that humanity's true potential was limitless, that with determination, courage, and vision, anything was possible. The galaxy was full of wonder and danger, but Alex Carter was ready for whatever lay ahead. He had changed the course of history, and he would continue to shape the future one step at a time.